Christian, how's it feel to be back there on the field, actually going through, not at a walkthrough pace?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, like I said, in previous questions, I mean, I'm just trying to, take steps each and every day and take positive steps each and every day. And obviously, today being able to strap on the helmet and, get moving around a little bit, do some indie stuff, I think that was a big step for me. And I'm just, looking forward to, continuing to build.
How much will this help you catch up? Because now you can do walkthrough stuff even if you're not doing team, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's huge for me in terms of, I can take the mental reps, but I mean, it's a different change of pace when you're out there, in the huddle, hearing the play from Aaron, looking at the defense, reading the defense, getting checks at the line. It's a lot different than, staying on the side and just, doing it mentally. So, it's huge, and, I'm excited.
I remember one day this spring you said, actually, it's the mistakes where I learned the most because we talk about that in the corrections in the meetings, and that's got to work in your favor between now and the start of the season, too, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's very true. I mean, I had a conversation with 12 earlier today. He was kind of, telling me about that before, he's going to be hard on me, just, make the mistakes now so they don't happen, during the season. So, just be able to go out there and obviously learn from those things, but, also, have the positive things as well. It's positive and, negative reinforcement. And, I'm just excited to go out there and, make those mistakes and learn from those things and just get back on track.
Christian, do you think concern about being on the pup to start the season and missing 6 weeks, or do you feel good that you get off of it and you're ready?
Yeah, I mean, I personally was never concerned about it. I kind of, knew how my body was feeling and how I thought I was progressing and it, felt really, really good to me. Obviously, it's being safe and being conservative. These past couple of days, this past, week or so, just, determining whether or not to take me off of it. But obviously, had a really good week last week recovering and doing the stuff and building up a little bit. So, yeah, no, I just was ready to roll.
So does this give you enough time, though, to play in the opener? Do you think that's a possibility?
I mean, it's not really up to me. Obviously, that's a personal goal of mine to, be able to play at the start of the season. But in terms of a timetable, there still isn't really a timetable. Just trying to, build each and every day. And, as long as it's feeling good, continue to progress. But, I mean, the main thing is to, make sure it's feeling 110% before I'm going out there, just so I, don't take any steps backwards.
Where is it now in terms of a percent? Would you say, what do you need to see from the knee until you are ready to play the game?
I mean, I really just need to see consistency. Obviously, it's feeling really good right now. But it needs to stay that way. I can't, go out there and feel really good for 2 days and then, it swells up on me and, I'm back to, square one. So, I mean, the main thing for me is just, see consistency and, obviously as I'm building up and, just continue to feel good.
What was the process like for you the last few weeks, not being able to be out on the field, just trying to make sure you're as caught up as you could be?
I mean, it just, came down to, putting, my full effort into, what I can do and controlling what I can control. Hearing the play call, on each and every rep, just, kind of going through it mentally. I put myself at Z on one play, X at one play, F on another play, and kind of just, go through those things mentally and, asking questions when I have them. If I feel like I would have done something different on another play, ask and, see what the thought process was there, whether it's from the quarterbacks or the older guys in the room. And it's really just staying locked in as possible, obviously while I'm not able to participate.
Do you almost feel like you need to get hit to feel comfortable being back?
I mean, not necessarily. I feel like, my number one goal is to not get hit. No, it's definitely not something that, I'm, looking forward to or, something that I feel like I need. When I answered this question earlier, just about the consistency, I really just want to, feel great consistently and, I feel like I'm, ready to rock and roll. All the, in-game stuff will come, when it's time.
Christian, before said that you've kind of been on Vrabel's hip, really having him walk you through everything. We've seen you on the sidelines. How much do you feel like that helps, that there isn't that much of a drop-off as you return back to kind of individual and team drills?
I mean, it helps a ton. I mean, I definitely, could have, been negative throughout the process and kind of just sat back and, and kind of, accepted, I'm not doing anything, whatever, I'm just not going to do anything. That would have been, a standstill for me or, even taking steps back. I mean, like I said, my number one goal is to, continue to progress and take steps forward and move in a positive direction. So, obviously we have a lot of resources here, whether it's, it's Vrabes, the QBs or, Alan Lazard, the Cobbs, the Sammy Watkins in the room, I can ask them and, still be able to learn and, take those steps forward even though I'm not out there.
Christian, Jair said the other day that right when you get back to team drills, he's going to guard you and talk trash and give you the business. Is that something you're looking forward to?
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely. From the day I stepped in here and, saw Jaw, the smack talk was already coming. You know, obviously I know he's, you know, one of the best in the league right now, so, you know, it's only going to make me better. And I'm excited to, you know, go out against, you know, the defense in general. Just I know that, you know, we got a really strong defense and, you know, really competitive guys, and, you know, it's only going to make me better.
When you're a young receiver recovering from that injury, what do you do for your hands? Is it the jugs machine? Did you work out with one of the quarterbacks? What do you do to keep that part going?
Yeah, I mean, it's really just, you know, catching as many balls as I can. You know, jugs, you can only do jugs with the helmet on, so I mean, you know, being able to get the helmet on today, you know, and get back on the jugs was really big for me. You know, jugs are, you know, I love doing jugs, you know, post practice. That's something that's, you know, big for me, been big for me recently. So, you know, I'm excited to go out and get on the jugs, but I mean, it's just catching as many balls as possible. I mean, in pre-practice before, I was just, you know, catching balls with our assistant wide receiver coach, you know, simulating routes even though I wasn't able to run them. And really just, I mean, try to sneak it in wherever I can because obviously, you know, I'm not getting those live reps. So just doing as much as I can.